ये जालसा सालाना, ये जालसा सालाना, जालसा सालों।
His Holiness, the worldwide leader of the Ahmdiyya Muslim Jama'at, Haj Mirza Masroor Ahmad, who would have been there as a principal in Ghana for several years. Later, Allah Almighty bless him, Ibn Jama'at being elected as a Khalifa, the chief Imam of the Jama'at worldwide. Ibn sent message to Sierra Leone Jama'at for the Jalsa, for this conference, very brief message. At the request of my brother, Mr. Senusi as Deen, very senior member in Ahmadiyya community, Sierra Leone, may he come present the message of His Holiness.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Ma ba'du fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Honorable Vice President Amir, distinguished guests, Jama'at Ahmdiyya, I have great pleasure and honor to have been requested to deliver Azul's message to this Jalsa Salana. And I pray that God guides me so that I may deliver this message in the way that the Azul intended it to be delivered, so that you will receive the message and act on the message of the Azul to this Jalsa Salana. It says, dear members of Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at, Sierra Leone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum.
I am very pleased that you're holding your 57th annual Jalsa Salana on the 24th, 25th, and 26th January 2020. It is my prayer, may Allah bless your Jalsa with great success, and may all those attending gain immense spiritual blessings, and thereby advance in goodness, piety, and righteousness. One of the greatest blessings and favor of Allah that we have received are pledging allegiance to the promised Messiah, alayhi salatu wa salam, is the institution of Jalsa Salana, which provides us an excellent means for developing our spiritual, moral, and intellectual condition, and enables us to attain nearness to Allah. It helps us to purify our hearts, thus we're able to fulfill our obligations towards others, and thereby achieve the purpose for which the promised Messiah, alayhi salatu wasalam, established the Jalsa Salana. Therefore, each and every person participating in the Jalsa should make sure that they are making efforts to win Allah's pleasure. During these 3 days, the love of the world should grow cold in your hearts. You should benefit from the heavenly Jalsa atmosphere, remain engrossed in the remembrance of Allah, and try to improve your moral and spiritual state. You should also strive to transform any mutual grievances and alienation into a spirit of harmony, and shun all idle talk and frivolity. Remember, attending the Jalsa is of no use if, having pledged allegiance to the promised Messiah, the love of Allah and His holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam does not outweigh the love of the world in your hearts, and you are not conducting and living your lives in accordance with the commandments of Allah and the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When a person establishes a true relationship of sincere love with Allah and does not forget his Creator in any situation, then Allah does not abandon him. This is what the promised Messiah expects of us. Each one of us should make effort and pray to Allah that we may attain such state. When we do so, Allah will remember us. As he says, Huzkurullah yashkurkum, which means remember Allah, and he will remember you. Lucky are those whom Allah remembers, and whom he blesses abundantly, because they have not forgotten him in the midst of their worldly tasks. Therefore, all the participants who have come to the Jalsa, as well as the volunteers on duty, should keep themselves busy in the remembrance of Allah, and thus attain his nearness. I urge you to remember Allah much and offer prayers during the proceedings of the Jalsa, during the intervals, and at night time as well. Take an oath that, O Allah, we are participating in this Jalsa. We are participating. We are participating in this Jalsa, which was established with thy special help and knowledge, with pious intentions. We are attending this Jalsa for the sake of attaining thy pleasure, and to increase thy remembrance, and to attain thy love. Grant us all the blessings which thou hast conferred on this Jalsa, and instill the pious transformation within us that thou desires, and for which thou sent the true servant of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam into this world, so that we can sincerely pledge allegiance to him. Always keep in mind that behind the face of every Ahmadi rests the honor of Ahmdiyya, the honor of the promised Messiah, and the honor of Islam. May Allah enable you to abide by the teachings of the promised Messiah, and may he bless your Jalsa Salana with great success, and enable all of you to fulfill the conditions of your bayat. May you always remain loyal to the institutions of Khalifatul Ahmdiyya. May Allah bring about real transformation in your lives towards increased piety, righteous behavior, and the service of Islam and humanity. May Allah bless you all. Yours sincerely, Mirza Masroor Ahmed, Khalifatul Masih V.
ये जलसा सालाना, ये जलसा सालाना, जलसा सालों